T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Get it out. Yes, man. I'll be there in a minute. Yes. Good evening, guys. I hope you guys can hear me. I've had a bit of a problem with the amp. I will fix it up in just a minute. But in the meantime, please like and subscribe to the channel. Share and hit me up in the chat section. Yeah, but make sure you like and subscribe. Right, we're going to be talking about Gonzalo Inacio. We're going to be talking about him. Okay, and then we will be talking about the new goalkeeper that we acquired. And then we do the match preview for Saturday. I've got my guest in the background. Kieran, how are you?
How are you, mate? How are you?
You can hear me? Yeah, hear me properly?
Yeah.
Good. Right, let's start the show. Big up to everybody in the chat at the moment. Big up to Nick Fadley. Big up to Stevie, Never Walk Alone. Big up to Jordan as well, yeah? I will be reading out the comments just now. So, okay. Listen, let's talk about this guy first, yeah? Gonzalo Inacio. It is thought that Liverpool are expected to present a proposal to agents of Sporting centre-back Gonzalo Inacio. Miguel Pino, who is currently in England. Inacio has been linked to Liverpool all the way back to the last summer. The player has a release clause of 60 million. What do you think, Kieran? What?
Well, that agent, Miguel Pino, he's notorious for linking players to Liverpool Football Club.
Okay.
He genuinely is. He's done it with, obviously, I think Amram, I believe, or he's something to do with the Amram stuff, and he's got a couple other players as well. I'm not too sure just now, but I remember last summer seeing his name, and there was no truth to the rumours. And then obviously we were linked to Inacio this year as well, weren't we? At the start, at the start of the summer, and then there was someone else, and then it just got quickly shut down. So To me, it seemed at this stage anyway. It seems like just speculation. To be honest, I don't know. The player's a good player, but I don't know how serious we are about him. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, last summer we was linked with both of them, weren't we? Last summer it was it was Gonzalo last year, and it was Ugarte as well. We was linked,
Yeah,
we was linked with both of them. Now we all know that Ugarte went to PSG. He went to PSG, and he's being linked with Man United. Do you know what I mean? He's been linked with them. And Nacho is a different one because we do need a player like that. We do need a player like that can be versatile, in that left centre back and left back position. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's just to like how serious is Liverpool, because they've already made 47 million. They've made with selling players and obviously getting players off the wage bill.
Yeah.
Remember, things just about to go out the door now. Bobby Clark for that. I think that's going to be about something like 11 million. It's going to be like 11 million, and they got two buyback clause. Yeah, one from Dominic Solanke and one from Luis Alberto as well.
Yeah,
he made money off him because I think he's moved from Lazio. I don't know where he's gone to, but he's moved from Lazio to somewhere, and so we've made something off of him as well. So the thing is about it, there's money there. There's money there. It's just to see how serious that Liverpool are. Do you know what I mean? And like judging from what we've seen in the sort of like recent transfer window with the Supermany situation, it kind of don't fill you up with really much confidence. Do you know what I mean?
facts.
Did you know at the end of the day that they made 47 million?
Yeah, Solanke. We made money on Solanke, Carvalho, Alberto, and Clark.
Yeah. So to me, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I mean, I forgot about Luis Alberto anyway. Do you know what I mean? 2014 we bought him, didn't we?
Yeah.
So like 2014 we bought him, something like that. I forgot about him. You know what I mean? But like, we're still apparently able to make money off him. Do you know what I mean? And the plus as well, the players that we are selling, yeah, players that we're selling, we're still making money off.
Yep.
We're still making money off. Do you know what I mean? So I can't see why they're dilly-dallying. And another thing about this as well, right? Because that this guy, Miguel Pinho, right? He's currently in England. Now, I don't want everybody to get gassed about the fact that he's in England to say, well, he must be talking to Liverpool for a political deal. I think he's in England anyway, regardless of like international. I think he's got business in England anyway.
Yeah, the business is Bruno Fernandes is signing a new contract to Man United. I'm pretty sure that's why, because he's Bruno Fernandes' agent. That's why he's in England, because he's just signed a new deal, I think.
Well, there you go, because he's going to get another 300 grand a week, isn't he now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get another 300 grand a week. So like they, obviously he's in England. That. So I don't want people to putting two and two together and making five. You know what I mean? Because that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Just because this guy's in England, it doesn't mean at the day that sort of like he's wrapping up a deal. He's wrapping up a deal with Liverpool. He may get round to it. It'd probably be easier for them to negotiate with him because he's in England. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They'd probably say, well, look, you know what? After you finish what you're doing, we want a little chat. Do you know what I mean? But this is not the sole reason why he's in England. Do you know what I mean? Is that, for instance, that do you remember when they was talking about Supermende, like he's having problems with his with the contract and all that, and they say, oh, could it be back on? Could it be back on? No, it's not going to be back on. I'd be very surprised if he's back on. Do you know what I mean? Because even if he's having problems with the agent, with his agent, with the club, with the money and all that, yeah. If he decides at the end of the day to say, right, you know what, screw you lot, I'm gonna go back and talk to Liverpool then. What makes you think that Liverpool gonna want him? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. We're probably moved on past that now.
Well, I don't know about that because they said they're not gonna get a 6 in it. They're not gonna get
That's what I'm saying. I think we've moved past them. I don't think even if the opportunity came up, I don't think we will go back in for him.
We're very surprised.
Or any DM for that matter. I genuinely don't believe we will get a DM this summer.
No. We stand more chance of getting like a centre back and maybe a forward player than getting a DM. I think what he's going to do and what it seems to be playing that he's going to do is like he's literally going to sort of like thing in it. He's literally going to sort of like have makeshift players in that position. But see that itself at the end of the day is a bit kind of a risk. Do you know what I mean? Because that's when players get burnt out because they've got to do that little bit more. You know what I mean? They've got to run around the pitch like a headless chicken, blocking this person. You know what I mean? And do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, our whole summer transfer business so far is a risk. Like, I believe it was a risk from the get-go, you know what I mean? Whenever we decided we were going to wait to August to sign players, that was a risk. And then, obviously, it's the 15th of August today, so we're already halfway through August, pretty much. Exactly halfway through August. So what suggestion is it that in 2 weeks' time we're going to get a quality forward and a quality centre back? Like, I don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening. I want to be proven wrong, but come on, in 2 weeks. I mean, we would have to be very, very busy.
Yeah. No, to be honest, let me check my thing. Let me check something on my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna check on my phone and see where we're at. Right?
Yeah.
See where we're at now. Right. So it's the 15th today, right?
Yeah.
So on Monday is the 19th. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So this Sunday is the 18th. Yeah.
Yeah.
This Sunday is the 18th. The following Sunday is the 25th. Yeah. That's my birthday, and plus as well, we're playing Brentford on that day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then next Saturday, the month's over.
Yeah.
Next Saturday, the month's over. So I don't know what what is in the day, right? They literally said that just to sort of like basically calm us down and make excuses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Big time. Yeah.
That's exactly what they did. Calm us down and make excuses. Excuse me. You know what I mean? And so because they had no intention of making a big summer out of it. Do you know what I mean? And what they're going to do is like say, right, you know what? Next summer, excuse me, next summer's going to be a big summer. They're just going to feed us that lie again. You know what I mean? And like,
I've already read that one yesterday. It's like Melissa Reddy, who has ties to the club. Like, we all know Melissa Reddy. She used to be in Redmen TV, so she has ties to the football club. She came out and said, replacing the spine of the team is going to be an expensive task, and basically next summer is the time to do that, apparently.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, you know what I mean? It's like,
Well, that tells you one thing, doesn't it? That tells you that Van Dijk, Trent, and Salah may be on the way, because that is your spine, isn't it? And they've got 1 year left, so that doesn't fill me with much confidence with that one.
No, it doesn't, because the fact is what's happening. It doesn't look like they're making much moves, are they, when it comes to, Virgil van Dijk and that. And Virgil van Dijk. I did like my morning show and that. Yeah. I did my morning show, and it literally looks like they're not making any moves at all. That's what it looks like. They're not making any moves at all in the relation of sort of like these players. And I said as well, you know what? If Real Madrid and they sort of like are bad-minded, yeah, they can literally take all three players for free. All
Oh,
three
absolutely.
we could take, yeah. Because like Salah at the end of the day, right? Would he refuse playing for Real Madrid? No. Virgil van Dijk, would he refuse playing for Real Madrid? No.
No.
We all know what's kind of happening with Trent Alexander. Excuse me. We all know what's happening with him. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Well,
You know?
Trent came out today apparently and said that he doesn't want to speak about the future out of the respect for the football club. So again, that statement doesn't fill me with much joy. Like, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean, bro? You're going to try and say that you don't like that? That tells me that you have something to say that we don't like to hear.
Exactly. Because you see what it is at the day, what people got to realize, people like Trent at the end of the day, right? Trent want to see the club, right? Kind of like, showing ambition. Remember the day, he's been at the club for a minute now, right? And he's seen how FSG are moving. You understand what I'm getting at? He's seen it, right? So, really and truly, at the day, right? He's probably thinking at the day, right? Yeah. When he's seen that Zubimendi thing, he's probably thinking, well, it's not going to get any better, is it? It's not going to get any better. It's just really not going to get any better. And he's probably thinking, well, look, okay, you couldn't get Zubimendi, you couldn't get him, but it doesn't mean that he's the only six out there that can do that job. And he's probably thinking, well, you're just using that as an excuse. Well, if we can't get him, we don't want anybody else. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah, well, the PR at the moment is Gravenberch is going to be the new six this season. And listen, Mick Gravenberch is a quality footballer. He definitely, there's no doubt about that. But is he really a six? Really? I mean, listen, I'm no expert there, but if you had to pick one footballer from this team to be a six, he'd probably be the last person I would have thought of personally. Now you could prove me wrong, and I hope he does. I hope he proves me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you, mate. Like, but playing Champions League, Champions League football this season, you know what I mean? Big boy stuff. Well, Gravenberch in a six, I don't know. I mean, it's a big fucking risk.
It is a big risk, and what will happen? What will happen is the same thing that happened to Fabinho. You just burned him out. You're literally burning him out. You're literally going to burn him out, and then what's going to happen? He's going to have nothing more to give. Yeah, and then everybody's going to start slating him, saying, "Oh, he's trash, he's crap, and he's this and he's that." And it ain't because of that. It's because of he's been burnt out. Because what people don't realize is when you're working in a different position other than your own, it takes a lot more energy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It takes a lot more energy, especially playing as a DM. If
It's
you're
foreign.
not,
It's going to be foreign to him, isn't it? It's going to be foreign.
yeah. So you're gonna have to, literally at the end of the day, it's gonna be sort of like a lot more energy, right?
He's only 21 as well. Like he's like people forget. Yeah, I know he's a big boy name, Gravenberch, but he's only 21 years old. Like let's remember he's a kid. Like I'm pretty sure he's only 1 year older than Bobby Clark. Like think about that. Like it's not ideal, is it?
No, it's not ideal. And another thing as well, the difference was with what's that guy? Ronaldo. Difference was with Ronaldo. You had a DM there.
Yeah.
All Ronaldo was told to do just hold on to the ball. That's all. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't take much energy in doing that, right?
Yeah, obviously his skill set was brilliant. I'll not disrespect that. Like, but again, he played midfield for Holland. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, it was kind of different. I understand, but Wijnaldum, let's be honest, mate. Wijnaldum's he's a top class footballer. Plus, as you said, you had Fabinho in there. You had Henderson in there. Like the structure of the midfield was already there.
Yeah.
You know, like let's be honest, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, all three of them only joined at the one time last year, and they're all relatively young, and they're all been thrown in there. Like so, to just make Gravenberch play the sixth, like I mean, I don't know about you, but listen, I hope he proves me wrong because I trust the guy. I back his ability, but as a number six, not really.
He's, the thing is about Gravenberch, he's going to go in there and do a job. That's what I like about him. He's going to go in there and try to do a job. My sort of like my thing about it is that what my concerns about it is the fact of burning them out, because you're asking him to do sort of like a role right that is sort of like alien to him, and plus, so because of that, he has to use a lot of his a lot of energy. He has to use a lot of energy, and that will burn out a young player like that. You ask him to do too much. As I said,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. With Ronaldo, all he had to do, as he said, didn't he? You know, the structure of the midfield was there. So all he had to do really at the day is to hold on to the ball. That's all he had to do is hold on to the ball, you know, and like kind of bring people into play. You know what I mean? And obviously,
And I think Gravenberch would be good at that also. I
yeah,
think if you ask Gravenberch to do what you just said there, Rod, yeah, about Wijnaldum, I don't think he would get it straight away. But I think he has the skill set to do a Wijnaldum role in the future. Like, he's got that ball retention.
oh yeah. I don't doubt that. But at the moment, what he's been asked to do at the moment is defend and hold up onto the ball.
Yeah.
He's not to do two jobs, and that's too much for a young kid like that. You understand what I'm getting at? He's just too much.
Well, exactly. Like, let's be honest, he's a number 8, right? So obviously he can tackle to a certain extent. Yeah, he's got a good tackle and all that there. But mate, you remember a couple of years ago, Jordan Henderson can tackle, right? We all know Jordan Henderson can tackle, but he's not a DM, is it? Like, we played Hendo as a DM a couple of years ago, remember? And he done okay. But you seen the difference when you brought Fabinho in, and then you move Henderson a bit further up the pitch, because DM's more than just tackling on football. You have to read your space. You have to keep looking over your shoulder. You have to hold your position. You discipline. It's a lifelong, in my opinion, it's a lifelong position. If you want to be an elite number 6, like we've seen that Fabinho, Casemiro, who else is there? Roads, like, you know, Frank Rijkaard back in the day. All these guys. Yeah. These guys are lifelong defensive midfielders. These guys weren't once an attacking midfielder and then brought back. That's their position. That's the role they play in the team. Gravenberch, he's not that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he couldn't be that. I'm not saying he couldn't be that, but not yet. Do you know what I mean? Not yet. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's quite unfair to put him in that position. Do you know what I'm saying? It's really unfair to put him in that position, to say, like, right, you know what, I want you to do this.
Yeah. Well,
you know
we were told, right? We were told there's no more defensive midfielders out there, right? So hold on. So is Joshua Kimmich? Does he not play football? Why do you not go to Bayern Munich and say, yo, what's good with him? Because he's won all the Champions League, he's won the league titles, he's done this and that.
There you go.
But we don't, Rods, we do not have the cojones to go to Bayern Munich. Yes, everyone's going to say, yeah, we got Gravenberch in there. That's cool. Gravenberch's a young player that Bayern Munich didn't really want. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Well, because we know Joshua Kimmich is a bad man. And if we're going to ask for a bad man, we can't do it. We literally cannot do it. I had a discussion last night, with a guy, and we talked about when's the last time Liverpool signed a bona fide world class player, like genuinely world class, and we signed him. In my opinion, it was Fernando Torres. That's the last time I remember us signing a bona fide. Yes, we've had world class players made at the club, but when's the last time we walked up at a club and said, yeah, we'll take him? Probably Torres, isn't it? Which is like 18 years ago.
What about Suarez, though? Would you say Suarez?
Not really, mate, because if you think about it, Andy Carroll, there was more expected of Andy Carroll when he came in than Suarez, to be honest. Hence why we paid more money. No, it's true, though, isn't it? Because we paid 35 million we paid for that, man.
Yeah, that is true. I know that sort of like Suarez was cocking up numbers, but like the more emphasis was on him.
Ali Bagger, maybe. I'll give you Ali Bagger, but even with Ali Bagger, since before Ali Bagger was probably Torres, the one that, because Torres was genuinely world class when we went for him. There's no doubt about it.
But another thing, you can't even say Mascherano, can we?
Not really, mate. No, because he was kicking about at West Ham, wasn't he? Yeah, he had a good reputation, but it's not like
West Ham team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Geezer sitting on the bench, mate.
My man held bench by Alan Partridge. Do you know what I mean? World class is Fernando Torres. World class is that. Like, who's world class right now? Like, yeah, there's a lot of world class players in the world right now. We will listen. We don't have the balls. We don't have the cojones to go up and say we're Liverpool. Because, you know, it comes down to one thing, mate. We don't want to pay the wages, number one, and we definitely don't want to pay a transfer fee. No way.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame, my friend. It's a shame. I mean, what can I say?
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter, right? A lot of FSG guys, in particular, a lot of FSG supporters, and that they're trying to be positive, and they're trying to say, Arsenal, don't worry, guys. Like, Arsenal have no striker, right? That's what they're saying. Arsenal don't have an out-and-out 9, right? Cool. But guess what? Arsenal didn't have a number 9 for 2 years. They finished above us 2 seasons in a row. So
Well, there you go.
what are you trying to get at, mate? Do you know what I mean? Like this nonsense, spewing out every time.
It makes no sense. And another thing as well, I don't just because like other teams ain't got this, haven't got that. Listen, that doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I support Liverpool. I'm worried about what Liverpool's got and what Liverpool's going to get to better themselves. That's what I want. Right? That's what I want.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I'm not worried about freaking like Arsenal. I'll make a comparison. Don't get me wrong. I make a comparison to say, like, all right, you know what, today, like Man United isn't signed this player, that player, and we haven't signed none. Do you know what I mean? I make that comparison that way, but it's different to sort of saying, look, you know, they haven't got like, you know, a striker in them. But yes, they've still, but they've still got Trossard. They've still got bloody Havertz. They can stick up there, right?
Jesus.
They've still got Jesus. They can stick up there. They still got like bloody Saka. They play on the right as a forward. So they have got sort of like attacking, sort of like, you know, attacking choices.
And when we bucked them at their ground, let's be honest, we got pulled apart. And
we got
pulled apart. Number one, number two, they finished above us comfortably. Like they finished above us like by like what 6-7 points more, maybe.
Yeah, and the fact of the day, we finished above us 6 or 7 points after the fact of the day of us leading that league. So I'm not really bothered about that. Don't watch these guys here. Do you know what I mean? The only time of the day you should be concentrating on these guys, right, is when match day and we're playing them.
Facts.
Let me concentrate on them. Big up, Nick Faldy. Big up. Hope you have hit the like button. I hope you have subscribed as well. Okay. He says, hi to Jordan. Steve, you'll never walk alone. Big up to you. He said, let's go, champs.
No.
Nick Farley, big up Nick Farley. Steve says, let's hit those thumbs up buttons and subscribe, please. Let's help Uncle Rodz out. Thank you very much for your kind words. Steve's a G, man. I like Steve, man. He's all right. He's good. He always gives people support. Do you know what I mean? He said, big up Steve. That's coming from Nick Faldy. And also Kieran in the house. That's coming from Steve.
Yo, big up.
Well, go on, brothers. We need more than a shot from Ray Nephews to get through this season. You know what Ray Nephews is?
I mean, a whiskey or something, is it? Drink?
No, it's a rum. It's a rum.
Rum. Okay.
He goes, Rod, stop following NFC transfer room. They blocked NFC fans asking questions about FSG lack of ambition. Okay, is that going on for NFC? Their host Drew Brandon blocked us fans on their live chat. They are on FSG payroll. Okay, that's good to know. I like that. I think we will win 2-0. I guess probably against Ipswich, which we'll get onto. Don't worry. Ravi in the house. That's come from Steve. What's this one here? Steve says, Ravi, we win 4-0. I admire your optimism. Steve, NFC, it's coming from Ravi. Steve, NFC transfer room were rude to because I didn't agree with one of their opinions back in 2022. I'll have to reevaluate this NFC transfer room. I'm going to have to reevaluate that, my friend. Steve, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Good. Also, Steve says, Ravi, loads of NFC fans unfollow them now. They spread FSG propaganda, spin and lies. You can't challenge FSG on their pod. If you do, they block you from the live chat comments. I have to reevaluate that, innit, Kieran? We have to reevaluate that.
100%.
Yeah, I'm gonna read out some more, obviously, comments just now. Yeah, I'll read out some more comments. Now, this goalkeeping situation. Yeah, do you? What's your What's your take on it? This goalkeeping situation.
I like him. I said it to a guy yesterday. Right player at the wrong time. Because basically what we're saying is that we're telling Kelleher to F off. Number one. Number two, I don't know, like I feel like we might be forcing Ali out the door a wee bit early. Like he's only 31 for a goalkeeper in his prime, you know what I mean? Like I don't know why we'd be I know there's talk we'll loan him for a year, but what do we do after that? Like send him on loan again, or
I think
quite confusing, isn't it?
I think what it is, what I can understand, because big up Craig from Anfield Agenda, you know what I mean? Big up. But what he was saying is like, we can't exactly buy him now. We can't exactly buy him now because we can't buy a player and loan him to this a club in the same league, yeah? Right? So basically, we can't buy him and loan him out to Bournemouth. You know what I mean? Yeah? Right? So what's actually happening is he's going to go on loan to Bournemouth, yeah? Right? At the end of that sort of like loan period, yeah? Right? Liverpool come in. Liverpool have got an arrangement that they come and buy the goalkeeper for 35 million. Like put it there, 30 million and 5 million add-ons. You know what I mean? That deal is a concrete deal. And when his loan expires, he goes back to Valencia, and then sort of like we buy him.
Yeah. Okay.
People buy him. So that is the thing. But my argument is that today is the only problem that I've got with that is not for the here and now. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we need players for the here and now. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean? That is good. You planning for the future and all that, fine. But what I'm more concerned about is the players for the here and now. What you doing for the players for the here and now? Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Well, it's like this. I'm saying, yeah, that it could be like for the future. But listen, don't be surprised. Listen, Rod, yeah, listen. £25 million, right? Now think about it. I think it's 30 million euros, so it's like 26.5 million pounds or something like that.
No. It's 30 million. Is it
30 million euro? 30 million euro, yeah, 25 million quid.
So basically, it's 30 million euros rising to 35 million with the add-ons. So it's 35 million. It'll be 35 million euros. Yeah. So that could probably end up as like 29
yeah,
million.
29, which is, listen, don't get me wrong, it's brilliant value. But let's say, right, obviously he's going to Bournemouth now from Valencia, right? If he has a good season on loan at Bournemouth, right, his value's gone up probably to 50 million, right?
No. It's going to be, sorry to cut across you. When it is in the day, right, the deal's in place no matter what happens.
No. I know what you're saying. No, what I'm trying to say is if he has a good season on loan, his personal valuation will go up, if you know what I mean, like in terms of resale value, in terms of actually how much he's going to cost. So who's to say that he doesn't have a good season or two, right? And then we just bin him off as well and make profit. Like we've done it before. We've done it with Ben Davies. We've done it with what do you call my man, the couple of seasons ago? What's his name? We've done it with a couple of players, Rods. Like we get players, right, and then we just sell them on for profit.
Yeah.
Now, he could be one of them. Like they could have just cashed in and said, you know what, we could double his fee in a couple of years, and then bang, you have £70 million, don't you?
Yeah.
So, listen, that's obviously not what you want to happen, but don't rule it out because we know what these owners are like. We've done it before.
Yeah. No, nothing surprises me with these owners. I'll be honest with you, nothing surprises me with them. They're always pulling something at the hat that doesn't sit well with me. They're always doing something, and even this situation doesn't seem sit well with me because I'm thinking at the day, right? You know what I mean? Why you're doing things the backward way? You know what I mean? Why don't you get the players in now? Get the players in that you need to get in, i.e., 6 defender and a forward, yeah, and then you can embark on getting players at the day for the future. You know what I mean? At the moment, you promised us a busy August. You said to us plain and straight that August is going to be busy. It's going to be busy, and then you said then it gets into August. You then said expect a busy 10 days. Yeah. so far we haven't seen anything. You haven't been busy.
No.
You know what I mean? You haven't been busy because the only thing that you've been busy at the day is making money for your pocket.
Yeah.
Because you sold Valio, you sold Bobby Clark, yeah, right? You've made money off Dominic Solanke, you made money off Luis Alberto, you saved money on wages. So really and truly, you've just been busy making money for yourselves. Because that money that you've been making hasn't gone back into the club, that's it.
No, it hasn't. It definitely hasn't. There's absolutely no way because, like as you said, we haven't even offered a contract to anyone, so people can't even use the excuse of, oh, well, we're paying more money in wages. We're really not.
Yeah, really not. Rabbit's got it. Oh, happy birthday, Roz. Looking good for late 30s. I'm fucking rich. Steve, you never walk alone said to you, Kieran, rumors are real. If basically it was meant to say, like, if rumors are real, LFC fans are planning a protest against FSG. They want them out. You are with the protest? Are you with the protest?
Yeah, I definitely am, 100%. But unfortunately, mate, like you go on YouTube every day or you go on Twitter every day, and you're gonna see these FSG fucking, let's just call them guys, and if I say, what do you want to call them? And they talk about how FSG is the best owners in the world. Like I literally had a guy tell me not too long ago they're the best owners in world football. And like, mate, listen, I don't even want to go into that conversation there because things got a little heated. Things got a bit heated between us. You know what I mean? But, like, come on. But you know what I mean? Like, this is the type of nonsense that you have to listen to. Like, I can't believe it. And this guy was fucking adamant, bro, that these are the best owners in the world. Like, he says, listen, if it wasn't for FSG, we would be in serious trouble. Would we really? Okay, mate. Right, cool. Well, we've won 19 league titles in our history, right? And we've had these guys for 15 years and we've won one league. Like, yeah, it's not that, well, 12 years, but it's not that impressive, is it, really?
Yeah. No, I get you. Because the thing is about it, they've got it into certain fans' head, right, that they were the savior of Liverpool. You understand me? They got into their heads that they were the savior of Liverpool, and they wasn't, because if they didn't come in for us, somebody else would have come in for us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's as simple as that. So I'm with. Apparently, this protest is supposed to be the Brentford game, isn't it? The Brentford game is supposed to be.
Anfield. All right, we'll see. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see who turns up.
We'll see. Ravi, Steve says, Ravi, those channels work for FSG. They don't represent us real fans. Facts, my friend. Hollywood Rock's in a building, man. Big up Hollywood Rock, man. He said, Melissa Reddy sounds like a mini. She's got a squeaky voice, you know. She's literally got a squeaky voice. Seriously, he's not wrong, you know. He's not wrong. Kieran, FSG have all the journalists and NFC pod channels all on their payroll. They have brainwashed some of our fans with the propaganda of lies and more lies. Yep, they got most of them on it.
Well, yeah, listen, it's not that they have them on the payroll. It's in a roundabout way. Yeah. All them top channels and stuff, they are FSG in, because if they aren't FSG in, then they won't be allowed to have the access that keeps their channels going. Like, they won't be allowed to say, have interview with the players and have interview with their staff and get the interviews in and around the club. Because if you speak out against the ownership or you speak bad about how we're run or this and that, then you won't be allowed in with it. So in a roundabout way, they are on the payroll, because if you stay in their good books, then you'll have the interviews, you'll make money, you can charge people, blah blah blah. But if you say anything bad, then you won't get them privileges. You know, you'll be told basically you're not wanted here, which is wrong, isn't it? Because that's just that doesn't sound well to me, to be honest.
Exactly.
Proper journalism is asking the hard questions, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I look at these press conferences sometimes, and I think to myself, bloody hell, there's a lot more questions you could ask. Do you know what I mean? You know, you need to pin these guys down. You know what I mean? You need to sort of don't give them time to breathe. Just ask those uncomfortable questions because that's what they're there for. They're not there to sort of like, you know, handpick their questions they want asked because in that way, if nothing gets solved. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuzzy said, yes, all, let's go. Big up, Fuzzy, man. Make sure you check out LRFC Forever channel. He does some brilliant stuff. He's always putting out content each and every day at 12 o'clock. He does some brilliant stuff. He's a good friend of mine and he's a good friend of the channel. So go and support Fuzzy, man. Trust me. Hollywood Rock, you love Ready. That's come from Steve. I hope you all is well. That's coming from Fuzzy. Yeah, man, everything's good. Norman, big up because even Uncle Rodz and chat. Big up, Norman. Big up. Hi. He says, Steve, evening, mate. That's come from Norman. So, like, listen, we got a game coming up on Saturday. We've got a game coming up on Saturday against Ipswich. That's the first game of the season, and it's an away game, and it's literally a thing, innit? It's literally sort of like a 12:30 kickoff. Surprise, isn't it?
Yeah, big fact.
Nothing surprised me with these people.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't even give us the 12:30 kickoff tomorrow. You know what I mean? On the Friday, just to piss us off even more. Wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? Like, hey, listen, trust me, big facts, mate. 12:30, plenty more of them to come.
Listen, you know what it is in the day, right? With that, you know the reason why they didn't give us a 12:30 kickoff on Friday is because it's a weekday. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they probably thought about it. They probably discussed it. You know what I mean? And then thought,
oh yeah, of course it did. Because it discussed it, and how can we fuck over these guys? You know what I mean?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so the big game it's gonna be food for thought for this game because we're gonna see how Arnie Slot team is gonna play. You know what I mean? I think this is a marker game. You know what I mean? It's like say, well, look, this is how we mean to go on. Do you know what I mean? You know, what's your thoughts on the game on Saturday?
My thoughts are pre-season was good. I won't lie. Like, I will be. Listen, I'm coming out with negative because I feel like you have to. You know what I mean, to tell the truth. But at the same time, listen, don't get me wrong. Pre-season was good. It was brilliant. But let's be honest, it was great to see. But this is where the chips are down now. This is where your matches actually count. You know what I mean? There's points on the board now. This is where it all kicks off. So you're playing against Ipswich, right, away from home. So I'm pretty sure Ipswich made I could be wrong, maybe 7-8 signings. So they're not a championship team no more. Like, they'll be coming with some ambition. I'm sure those players that they signed, I'm sure they believe that they're good for their team. So obviously they've upgraded. We're away from home. They have a point to prove. We have a point to prove. No, listen, I look forward. Always want to see Liverpool play football in competitive games, but I wouldn't say I'm worried, but you know, obviously that doubt in the back of your mind is what's going to happen, how are we going to play, how are we going to perform, you know, all that type of stuff. So
yeah,
I'm happy to see the boys back. You know what I mean? But see what happens, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a marker game, isn't it? It's gonna be a marker game. Do you know what I mean? Because many people and they want to see how an Arnie Slot team is gonna play. You know what I mean? Many people want to see how Arnie Slot is gonna be under Liverpool. You know what I mean? Controlling the Liverpool team. You know what I mean? I think what people don't realize mostly it's an important game for sort of for Arnie Slot. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
But so what we're gonna do is let's do this.
Sorry then. Remember a couple of seasons ago? Yeah, we competed for the quad. We won 2 trophies. You know, brilliant, good job. And then we went into the summer. We got Nunes and all. We were all thanking the best. And then when the season kicked off, I think the first game of the season we drew to Fulham.
Yeah.
Then we drew to then we drew to Crystal Palace, and then we lost to Man United. Like that, stuff like that haunt me, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't forget that stuff. Like, so obviously that's going to be in the back of my mind at all times. You know what I mean? Because fuck, that was a tough time. I mean, I believe that was the first time I spoke to you, wasn't it? It was after one of those games we just mentioned.
Yeah, no, we spoke before, didn't we?
No, no,
Sure.
I believe that's the first time I spoke to you. It was one of the times after one of those games then that we went through that bad patch. I just remember it was a hard time to be a fan. Do you know what I mean? And now, listen, the team looks on paper anyway to be in a better position than we are then. But again, the game's played on grass, as Nigel Clough said himself. You know what I mean? It's not played on paper, so we have to
Yeah.
go prove ourselves, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's the reality.
Yep, that's true. Right, let's look at a predicted starting 11. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at a predicted starting 11. Right, so we know we're gonna have Alisson in goal, don't we? We know we're gonna have. That's just
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I would go for Ali and Cole personally.
Yeah, I mean that's just like, you know what I mean. So let me just try this. I'll put the club badge. Oh, Shizer. There you go. Put the club badge behind him as well. Okay, that's done. So yeah, he's going to be our goalkeeper. I think he's the best. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the league, I reckon. Isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I'd say one of the best in the whole world.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, when you're talking about the highest level, yeah, when you're talking about the best of the best, it's hard to say who's number one and number two because they're all that similar. But for me, he's top two in the world. He's that good. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant.
Yeah. No. There's some of the saves that he's pulled off. But you see what it is at the day, right? This is what I'm talking about, right? Such is the caliber. You know what I mean? And the standards of what Jurgen Klopp, right, the great Jurgen Klopp, brought the team to, right? Someone like Kelleher is not too far behind him, you know.
No, he's not. He's not as good, but he's not a million miles away either. Do you know what I mean? He's right there. He's right there.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's in certain games when you have put Kelleher in certain games, yeah, because of Alice being injured. Listen, you haven't really noticed it, you know.
No, you don't miss much, and he's equally as good with the ball at his feet as well, which is a big deal. I've heard some fans I've heard the Cobbish guys, and I've heard them saying that they actually think Keller is better with his feet, like his footwork, which is a big compliment because obviously Alisson, he's quality with his feet too, and he's like, you know.
Yeah,
no, it's good depth of goalkeeper, like, do you know what I mean? Which surprises me, Rodz. It surprises me that we're actually in for a goalkeeper, and that when you think about it.
Put it this way, at the end of the day, right? Put it this way, there is not much in it.
No,
there's not much in it. There's not much in it. Do you know what I mean? I'm even talking about the footwork. There ain't much in it. I'm telling you.
No, there's not much in it, man. Like for me, Keller's top 15 in Europe, and Alisson's top 2 for me, top 3 at best.
I'll tell you what. If Kelleher got sold to obviously another club, yeah. Because obviously he wants minutes, and I can't really blame him. Seriously, I can't really blame him. He deserves to have minutes.
Yeah.
He deserves it. If he goes to another club, right, he should be sold. He shouldn't be sold for anything less than 35 million. If he can buy that Georgian goalkeeper, yeah, from Valencia for 35 million, and not being funny, Kelleher's better than him. I'm telling you. Kelleher is better than him. Yeah, right? If he can go for 35 million, I'm telling you, this guy, Kelleher, shouldn't go for anything less than 35 million. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. And I'd put a buyback clause on him as well.
I'll have
a sell-on clause. Even a sell-on clause, one or the other.
No, I'll have both of them. I'm a greedy fucker. Right, so we're gonna go from right to left, or left to right. Our right back gonna be Trent in it. It's gonna be Trent all day, isn't it?
I would go Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah,
it's gonna be Trent.
Yeah, I think so. Listen, Bradley's good, but I will go for Trent at this moment in time.
Yeah. So what do you make of all this this contract situation? Come on.
It doesn't fill me with much confidence, mate. Like the stuff I'm reading, I don't like. Like, you know what I mean? Like whenever a player comes out and says I'm not going to speak about it, I have respect for my club. That doesn't exactly tell you you know, he signed a new contract anytime soon, does it? Like, let's be honest. So I don't know, mate. It's either one or the other. It's either he wants to go, or number two, the club's offered him a contract, right? And they've basically offered him something that he doesn't feel is justified. Like, maybe they offered him some contract and he was like, nah, I'm all right. Do you know what I mean? Like, because let's be honest, he goes to Madrid, he's going to get at least 300, 350k a week, isn't he?
Yeah, I think they're talking about paying him that much. You know? There's talk, but I don't know what truth is behind it. Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of talk going on, isn't there? But what we actually doing? So, for me, actions speak louder than words, and I'm not really seeing any action. So, listen, until I see him with a picture of him holding the jersey saying he's extended, as far as I'm concerned, and I hate me to say this, he's well, it's true. And as things stand, he's leaving next year, isn't he? Really? So, until he signs the contract, mate, he's gone for free. Which is horrible business, like, to be honest. 25-year-old vice captain leaving on a free. Come on.
Yeah, it's not good. Ravi's got a question for us. Question for both. How do we maximize on scoring from set pieces more this season? I'll let you take that first.
Put better balls into the area and be better at finishing. Although I will say, to be honest, I feel like as the season was progressing, right, I feel like our set pieces was actually improving a wee bit. Like, obviously, that Kwanzaa header against Aston Villa, what a header, man! Do you remember?
Oh,
mate, I'm not joking, right? People might laugh. That was a Cristiano Ronaldo header. That was the way he jumped up and got that in the top corner. Mate, that is elite. That's elite stuff.
He's some player, isn't he? He's some player. Oh, mate. Yeah,
well, the set pieces in pre-season actually look all right as well, to be honest. So, listen, we have a lot to work on, but yeah, who would you? I wanted to just now that you asked that, Rodz, who would you have on corners? Like, would you have one on each corner, like a different player for each corner, or what way would you prefer?
Yeah, different player for different. Obviously, your left corner and right corner. Yeah, you have to have different players. I think sort of like it gives you like a difference in delivery. You don't get predictable. But I'm just saying, I'm like with you. Do you know what I mean? It's like the only way that we can score more from set pieces is better delivery. Our delivery has got to be pinpoint delivery.
Well, Szoboszlai takes corners, Trent takes corners, and obviously Robbo and Simicast take corners, whichever one's playing. So
even Harvey Elliott takes corners as well.
You know Harvey Elliott, like, see all those guys there, like, they have got good delivery, but let's be honest, it can be improved. Like, even Arne Slot said himself, there's a lot of stuff we need to improve. So hopefully set piece is one of them for sure, because it's a big part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing is about it, I think that if you get your set pieces right, well, then away you go. Guys, smash up the likes, please. Smash the likes up as you come in. Smash the likes, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Christian, big up Christian DeWitt. Big up to you. Seems like I think you're new around there, so don't forget to hit the like button and also smash the likes as well. He says goalkeeper is very good signing, but awful timing. Right. See? Yes, Fuzzy, respect due. That's coming from Ravi. I was shocked he's only 31. I think he's talking about thing, innit?
Ollie Becker.
Yeah, Becker, yeah. I think he must be talking about Becker. Christian said Liverpool should have done this, but for a right wide position. I can feel that. Ravi says to Fuzzy said to Ravi, always respect for you, bro. You never walk alone, man. Yeah, Ravi's been following me for a minute, man. He's one of my first kind of subscribers, you know what I mean, when I got on the road and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Ravi's a cool guy, lad.
Oh, I love Ravi, man. Good guy. Okay, so we know at the day who we're gonna have as right centre back.
For me, that's a tough one. I'll probably go Kanate.
Yeah, I don't know. He looked kind of shaky in
I know. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Yeah, he did. But I believe in the guy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he is honestly when he, bro. See when he boots on it, bro. Yeah, what a defender. But obviously, when he's shaky, in it. I'll go for him. I'll go for Kanate.
Okay. We'll have Kanate. We'll have Kanate, and then we can have
I mean, if Kwanzaa was playing, mate, obviously I wouldn't complain. But I'd probably go Canada. I'd give him a chance. You know what I mean? Let's see what he can do. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm with that. Obviously, Virgil will go there, and Virgil will go in there as the club captain.
Did you see the pictures today of Arnie Slot when he was coming out of the training?
No, what happened?
Bro, he's like, you know the way he always shaves his head and that, yeah. Like you can tell he hasn't had a shave in about 3 days, or sorry, about a week. So like people were commenting underneath saying like maybe he's just been in the office locked in.
Yeah, he's trying to convince fucking FSG to spend money, mate.
Do you know what I mean? He's even got a bit of a beard growing, bro. It's actually mad looking. Check it out when you can, bro. Like my man's been plotting.
Do you know what it is? He's probably thinking of what have I let myself in for.
Yeah. Oh man.
Our left back. Do you reckon? It'd be to Shimikas or Robertson?
Well, is Robbo back yet? I can't actually. Robbo played against Sevilla, did he or no?
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Okay, yeah, Robbo. I'll go
No. He played against Thing, didn't he? Is it Las
Palmas? Did he play? Yeah.
Yeah, he played against them. Yeah, he played against.
Okay, I'll go Robbo.
Yeah. So you want to put him in? Yeah.
I will go Rob if he's fit. Yeah, obviously if he's not fit, then obviously Simicaz. But if the two guys are available, I'll go Robbo. Yeah, personally.
Yeah. So get him in there. Yeah, so that's your back four. That's your back four. We're back five.
I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that for now.
Yeah, we got Alisson, Trent as right back. Iber Konate, Virgil van Dijk, and Andy Robertson as left back. So let's go through some of these comments before I get back to the predicted lineup. Rabbi said yes, Rods, for the here and now. I do agree with you. Facts. Steve says Rods Kieran, this new keeper is not very good with the ball at his feet. Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that he's not good at his feet, and I mean, and I know that Liverpool like the goalkeepers to to play out from the back. Do you know what I mean? So unless they're going to go in a different direction, in not stopping goalkeepers playing out from the back, but I know this goalkeeper is not good for playing out from the back. Well, maybe he might learn. Going on loan to Bournemouth, he might learn the way of obviously playing.
Yeah, well, they do play that way, don't they? And obviously, he's only young as well. And to be honest, listen, not good at his feet, probably, but he's not bad with his feet though. From what I've seen, like he had a good Euros, and he's playing for Georgia, and he was playing some nice passes. So it strikes me as the type of guy that if he's going to learn it, I think he'll learn it pretty quickly. To be fair to him. Yeah,
cool. Future planning with FSG on the squad is okay with me. And me is signing VVD Salah's future replacement this summer. Loan them out and bring them to the club once the year before they are sold. Yep. Yeah. I don't mind that. Right now, FSG need to bring in at least 3 quality players now. Left back, number 6 striker. Yep.
Yeah,
I would agree with that. So I would agree with that, Steve. I would agree with that. Steve said FSG propaganda machine has brainwashed some of the fans into thinking FSG saved LFC. FSG purchased a cheap asset on the cheap. That's why they purchased LFC. Facts. Remember, and then they purchased Liverpool for 300 million. And it's now Liverpool's now worth about 4 to 5 billion now, isn't it?
Yeah, literally. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Rod's Kieran, have you heard? Was it?
Oh yeah, I know he's Paul Martin.
Machen's comment today on Redman TV. He said, "No need to spend on a squad that's telling me Redman TV are on FSG payroll." Yeah. They like that. And they will be the first to kind of like to be the first ones to moan when things are not going right, when players are not
Well,
playing.
to be fair though, I know the clip he's talking about. I've seen it. What he said was, obviously he got a super chat in and he responded to it and he said, "Do we need to spend money on the squad?" And he said, "I don't know." Listen, that's bad enough for me anyway. Do you know what I mean? To be honest, but like, listen, let's not get it twisted. Redmen TV want to see us do well too. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would just like to see them be a bit more vocal about it sometimes, because they are a big channel. They have a big voice, don't they?
Yeah, but I think what they tend to do, this is what like they do kind of like the snake way. They know at the end of the day, right? Yeah, if they really say how they really feel, they won't get into the press conferences. They won't get on US tours. They won't get access to players.
Well, that's it. You lose your access. You lose your privileges. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? And what they're prepared to do, right? They're prepared to forget their what's that word? Not integrity. They're going to forget their integrity just so they can get on the tours. Just so they get sort of like access to these players, like McAllister and all them sort of people there, just so they can get in a press conference. And even when they get in a press conference, yeah, it's only to say that, like, they can sort of like show the press conference on their channel, say, hey, look, no, we're in there. Because when they're in there, yeah, they don't really ask. They don't really ask any questions. Two, when they do ask questions, right, it's kind of like soft questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rodz Kane, I'm surprised them hookers at Sky Sports did not give us a 12:30 kickoff after midday. After midnight, yeah.
That's the next of it. Back to pre-season times again.
That's facts, Steve. That's facts.
That was a good one. Mate, listen, it wouldn't show at me, bro. You know what I mean?
Was it Carmina? Carmina, big up yourself. I ain't speak to you for a while. I hope you are well, my friend. Carmina, hi, welcome. Hope you hit the like button and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, Carmina. Please do. Hi, was it 11 against Ipswich? Becker, yeah, he's giving his 11. Becker, Quanta, VVD, Tashimakas, Mac, Ryan, Dom, Salah, Jota. Yeah, tasty, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Not bad. Kelleher better than Becker with the ball at his feet. I think he seems to agree. Christian says Trent is leaving a sinking ship. I hear you. Christian says Trent would want to pass the ball to Vino and Mbappe than dribble Merchant and the donkey Nunes. Wow. Wow. Right, let's get back to the lineup. Okay. Who are you playing as your 8?
McAllister.
McAllister goes on the right hand side, yeah?
I'd go for that there, personally.
There you go. Mackie Doodles. Yep, that's done. And who would you play in the centre?
I mean, I'll probably go Ryan, I mean, I have to go Ryan Gravenberch, don't I? Because I don't mind it. But yeah, that seems to be the guy at the moment. Going by pre-season, we have to keep the form going, don't we, and see what we can do. So I'll go Gravenberch, yeah. I'll give him a chance, you know what I mean? But we do need to sign a DM, like, there's no doubt about it. But I'll go for him.
So Dom on the right, Dom on the left hand side, yeah.
I don't know about that, mate. Personally, like, I wouldn't just yet. I wouldn't.
Who would you put
I wouldn't. For me, this is my opinion. Yeah, I'd go Jones.
Okay, I can go
because
with that.
because I feel like supposedly, I mean, he's a fantastic footballer, fantastic footballer, but I feel like he just might need a wee bit more time to adjust what we want to do. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a brilliant player, fantastic. But I think Jones in this system at the moment is a bit better ball retention. He's a good. Listen, he doesn't score tons of goals, but he is a goal threat. You know what I mean? Like he can do something. He's a good player. Jones is a good footballer.
As I said, I mean, my opinion on Jones is this. I think he's a good footballer, but I think he hangs onto the ball a bit too long for me. Do you know what I mean? That's my sort of like feelings of it. But he's
well, he does hold on to the ball a bit too long. But keep in mind too, Rodz, right? We're playing in a system now where we want to make that extra pass, don't we? We want to actually. Apparently, possession is a big part of our game. We're going to be a bit more safe in possession. So, if that is the case, I think that might suit Jones. Plus, we have a squad, Rod. You know what I mean? Like we have a squad. Like we have supposedly an Endo and like a couple other men on the bench, Elliot and that. I think we have to use our squad also. I think it's horses for courses.
No, I get that, but to me, at certain times, I just think I like to see the ball move faster than what it is being moved. But I think when it's moved faster, there's more chance of opening up the opposition. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think like
he did score a great goal against Man United, didn't he? Making that into the box.
Don't get wrong, his footballing ability. I've got nothing wrong with his football ability. I think he's a good footballer.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. He needs to keep it. No, 100%. I think that will come with coaching, Rods, though. Keeping the ball moving, keep things ticking.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Cause me, I've always been Jones' advocate. Do you know what I mean? Even when young fella John, when we used to cuss Curtis Jones, like get him out of the club and this and that, right? And I was always defending him. Do you know what I mean? Was you there that night? Yeah? Was you on a screen that night? Yeah, it's so funny when I think we beat Rangers, didn't we? We beat Rangers, and Curtis, I think, we beat Rangers, and Curtis Jones was in the squad, and Curtis Jones played well, yeah, really well, and everybody was saying he played well. I did a match reaction after the game, didn't I? And I brought in. I'm sure you was there that night as well with a match reaction. Because I'm sure I brought you in, and I brought John in, and I had Baz. I think I had Baz as well. And John kept on cussing like Jones, and he's a donkey. I remember somebody coming in the chat as Curtis Jones. I said, I don't like the way you're speaking about me.
Yeah. No, listen, I will be honest though. There was a lot of fans had a problem with Jones at the start. But here's the thing, though. Like, the boy's proving people wrong. He's not perfect. You know what I mean? He's only young. He's learning this game. But he's improving. And I'm like what I was saying. Plus, at the end of the day, like we could have picked any midfielder like to go in here. I'm just going with what I personally would go with. Plus, on top of that, we have a squad for a reason, don't we? We're playing 60 games this season. And I believe personally, if you're on the Liverpool bench, you should be able to be trusted when needed to come in and do a job for the team. So my logic is, it could have been Szoboszlai in there. Maybe Szoboszlai plays the next game. Whoever deserves to keep the place keeps the place, and so on and so forth. So, listen, I'm happy with that midfield right there, personally. But if another player starts, again, I don't have a problem with it because, again, we have to trust our squad, don't we? Otherwise, they shouldn't be at the club.
Facts. Ravi says, question, thought on how we keep a cool head in games if we do go 1-0 down, so we can get back to win. What's your thoughts on that one, right?
My thoughts on that is I think we do have that because we went down one. Did we not go 1-0 down in pretty much like half of the games last season or something crazy?
Yeah,
like that's obviously something that you don't want happening because clearly it costs us in the end. But I feel like when it comes to a cool head, though, we have that because we've proven that we can come back, when need be.
Yeah, facts.
Big up Fuzzy, by the way.
Yeah, big up Fuzzy, man. Big up Fuzzy. Steve Walker says, Rodz, Kieran, Redman TV support what is best for FSG over Liverpool. Period. Machen making those comments today tells me even Stevie Wonder can see we need to suspend. Stevie Wonder. NS Sport TV. This guy always comes in fucking with these like bant and I think that like your club is doing anything.
Well, it's funny. It's funny that, like, isn't it? Because let's be honest. I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah, some Nigerian, I believe he was a priest or something like that. Some Nigerian priest came out on Twitter today and he was telling Osman not to go to Chelsea. He said his career's going to be killed. And I looked at it, I was like, that's hilarious, man. Do you know what I mean? Because like, even the priests know, yeah, what's going on at Chelsea. It's some dodgy stuff going on over there. I mean, 1 billion spent to finish sixth place in the league. That's horrific.
Exactly. You know, that's the money spent, yeah, and you only what Europa Cup? Stop that.
Like at the end of the day, this is the facts of it, Rod. Right? We complain and we will complain all day that we don't spend money because we're competing with Arsenal and City. But even with no signings, we'll be finishing above the rent boys anyway.
Yeah. Ravi says, "Big up Chelsea, who can't let go of Conor Gallagher, yo. Can't get it. He's come back. He flew back, isn't he?
No, my man flew back, bro. He probably can't wait to get out again. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Even, what about the other boy? What about the Athletic Madrid striker, Samu? He backed out. He said, "Fuck that." That's why they couldn't do the squad deal. The striker from Atletico, we turned them down.
Bitch. Was it Stephen Aroko says Kieran Jones is shocking. Nah, he's not that bad.
No, he is a decent footballer. I believe he's decent. I don't think he's world class. I'm not saying he's world class or anything, but listen, his potential is still there. I think his best years are still ahead of him.
Oh yeah. Jones was shocking in pre-season. Yeah, he wasn't that great.
I mean, he scored a good goal against Man United, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did score a good goal. I mean, if he didn't score that goal, he should get sacked.
Yeah, true. But he still made the run into the box and he beat the United defender. You know what I mean? So it was good awareness from him.
Oh no, don't get wrong. As I said, I mean, with Jones, I've got no problems with his football ability. It's just one. If there's one criticism that I would have of him, I just think he holds on to the ball too long, and sometimes in certain games that he gets robbed. Do you know what I mean? Off the ball because he holds on to it too long. Do you know what I mean? And like, you can hold on to it too long, and you can allow the opposition to get back into their shape again. Do you know what I mean? So when Trey Neone come on, Trey Neone like knew what he's going to do, when he's going to do it, even before he got the ball. That's what I like. Just bang, 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 make those runs. You know what I mean? That's how we used to do it back in the day. You know, pass and move, Liverpool groove. You know what I mean? Not standing still. Jones needs to leave Liverpool to fulfill his potential without the added pressure of playing for LFC. Jones is ideal in the cam role. He's better higher up the pitch. I can certainly think about that. Question, Rods and Kieran, do you know, will Darwin get a ban for what happened in the Cup of Rome? I'm not too sure yet, but I haven't heard him. I'm going to look into it. I'll wrap it for you. Chelsea are punished for breaking rules under Roman. Yeah, man. NS Sport, well done. That's the only trophy you win this season that we finished above Chelsea trophy. It's not.
Hold on. Let me tell that one.
Let me just say something, Mr. NS Non-Sport TV, right? We've beaten you in the FA Cup. We've been in the League Cup twice, yeah, right. We also beat you in the FA Cup, and we also finished above you last couple of seasons. You know what I mean? So come on now, man.
And Chelsea fans run around. Chelsea fans run around telling everyone they're a big club, right? Cool. Based on what? You've got 6 league titles, the same as Everton Football Club. What the fuck are you doing here, bro? This isn't your place, man. You've got 2 Champions Leagues. Nottingham Forest has already got 2 Champions Leagues. Well done. Clap yourself in the back, mate. This is big boy stuff around here. This doesn't suit you. This doesn't concern you. Go chat to Fulham and them, man. Do you know what I mean? Don't be coming around here. Yeah. 6 league titles and you're running around like, get the fuck out of here. Coming around here talking that shit.
It's true, though, isn't it? It's true.
Bro, they've got 6 league titles. Everton have got 6 as well. And they call themselves a big club. Joke, man.
Big where, and a big nowhere, man.
Well done. You've got the same Champions Leagues as Nottingham Forest. Congratulations. What an achievement.
Go talk to Nottingham Forest, and that's the villain there, man. There. Don't chat to us. Man. It's like a big
Yeah.
boy league, brother. You're not in a like
We've got the same Champions Leagues as you've got league titles, 6, son. So yeah, know your place.
So sit down, man. Sit down. Man said, get the fuck out of here.
Talking that shit. Yeah, I don't think so. This isn't some Arsenal thing around here, bro. Yeah.
If I was coaching Jones, I would instruct him to play 2-touch max. Yeah. That is true. That is true. Chelsea with a Wembley curse. Even United women beat you.
Do you know what I mean? No doubt about it, bro. Our youth team beat them in the League Cup final at Wembley in their own back garden.
I know it. Listen, what's a boy come wrong here, talk. Listen,
listen. He knows not to put another comment, bro. He knows to get the fuck out of here because if we have to go deep into history, it's not going to look well for him. It doesn't suit him.
Okay, we're dropping bombs on it. You know what it is, yeah? One night, I was on his channel, yeah, and he was talking about sort of like, our brethren, the Arsenal support, the one who lives in Finland.
Aye, Tony Claude, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He was talking about smoking him, yeah. He goes, I'll debate him and I'll wipe the floor with him. Yeah, so I goes, all right then, bro. I'll set it up. I knew that Tony was going to wipe the floor with him. I knew it. And then what happened, I lined up on a Saturday night, right? Tony killed him off, blood. Killed him off. I even said to the NS Sport, good brother, you're not ready for this. You're not ready.
Who is that, bro? What's his name? I don't know.
Yeah. He's got a channel. He's got a squeaky voice. You know what I mean?
Oh,
okay. He sounds like when you got one of the puppets and you got the hand up.
He sounds like Melissa Reddy. Then is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's like he's like Melissa Reddy, really, in disguise. He's Melissa Reddy in drag. That's what he is.
Big facts, huh? These guys, man. No, they've got some audacity, with their 6 league titles. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got some front, mate. All right, so let's do the front 3. So we really know that Salah's going to be on the right, isn't it? Salah would be
I would go Salah, yeah.
Yeah, we go Salah. I don't see Salah losing his place unless he's injured, to be honest. Okay. Would you have Jota going through the middle?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be good, actually.
I'm not... Listen, if Núñez starts, it's a fresh start for him. I don't mind giving him a chance. Obviously, he's in the squad, but I think Jota's your man, and you want Jota in goal. Jota in front of goal is deadly, man. He's deadly.
I know. He's just when if you can keep Jota fit, yeah, you're looking to get about 20 goals, 20 goals at least in all competitions.
Yeah, he's a gunman. Do you know what I mean? He's good in the air, both feet. He's quality footballer. It's a shame he's so injury prone, to be honest, because I feel like anytime he is fit to play, we just have to play him, don't we?
Who would you have on the left? Would you have Diaz or the other one? Gakpo.
That's a good question. That's a good question. I'll probably go. You know what? I'm going to go Gakpo because I tell you why. Diaz played right to the Copa America final. Yeah. He played a lot of football. But I'm a fan of both players. I think both players are quality footballers. Yeah. I'll go Gakpo just for now. I think I will give Diaz just a wee bit more time.
Yeah, that'd be good. Mind you, he looked good against what's gonna call it? Seville.
Yeah, he didn't. He done all right. Yeah, he done well, and it's only his first game, really, isn't it?
Yeah, he made some good runs and everything. I like the last goal he scored against Seville when he made that run and then what's his name? Sabozai crossed it into him. He just had an open net. He just tapped it in.
That was Diaz, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's played well in that Seville game. See, this is what I want at the end of the day from Diaz in there. I just want end product. Because at the end of the day, if we get the end product from Diaz, and even if we get the end product from Núñez, right, we don't need a forward player, really. We don't really need a forward player.
Not in them two positions. Maybe Salah needs cover, but like the likes of Diaz, right? Diaz is end product. Like Diaz's end product's actually all right. It's not elite, and he needs to work on it. There's no doubt about it. But it's decent, you know what I mean? And if he can let's be honest, mate. Whenever Diaz gets one-on-one with his fullback, he does well a lot of the time, doesn't he? Like, he is a good footballer. We just need to see that wee bit more calmness in front of goal.
We've got some comments here. I've got to read it out. Yeah. Nippon. That's his name. Nippon.
Oh, okay.
It's Nippon. Uh, Rods, Kieran, where does this squad finish without new signings?
I mean, listen, what I'll try and answer that. Like, I think it's a wee bit of the unknown at the minute because we need to see how the team plays. I mean, that's what makes this game on Saturday so big. Obviously, one game's not enough. I think maybe Halloween, Christmas will be able to answer that. But if you were to ask me right now what I think on paper, third place. It's hard, like, to really go above that just at the minute.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I think fifth place because I think what's going to happen without new signings in May, some of these players that you're going to put in different positions in order to compensate, right? Not obviously bringing in the players that we need. Yeah, are going to get burnt out, and we're going to feed it. The second half of the season, yeah, like after Christmas, like in the New Year, we're going to start feeding it. You know what I mean?
Just like last season, it went like that, didn't it? And again, big difference too, Rhodes. We're playing Champions League this time.
Exactly.
With more games, isn't it? More games as well.
Yeah, because you've got 2 group stages, didn't you?
Exactly, and then you've got the knockouts, and if we make it. So, yeah, listen, you could be right. You know, you could be right. I'm trying to be hopeful. Like top 4 somewhere, I would like to hope. But listen, it's not out of the question what you're saying, Rod. Like fifth place could definitely be a reality. You know, with all those games and, as you said, shoehorning players in.
Yeah,
it's a big risk.
This is imperative that we do make the signings. So, but if we don't make the signings, I think I will have to sort of like be truthful and say like fifth place. Steve's got a good comment here. Because Chelsea fans got more front than Samantha Fox on paper.
Hey, yo. Samantha Fox, you know.
Remember her? It's a long time days, you know. Oh, mate. That's funny, that is.
Although in saying that, mate, I would rather look at Samantha Fox than a rent boy. But that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck me.
I'm hearing it, bro. I'm hearing it. Nunes looked horrible in the comeback game too. He didn't look too good against Las Palmas.
No. He scored a goal that was offside, didn't he? Which is just typical. Like, he scores a lot of offside goals, Nunes, doesn't he?
It's like story of his life, though, isn't it? I don't see how Nunes works in possession-based team. That's true. Diaz has to score 2 goals. May have something there. We put him on the bench, innit? Just have him on the bench. You can just like, you know. Michael, FC Facts. They got Diaz is 4 to 6 goals a season of being really, really good. Yes, I would agree with that.
I agree with that. You know, like Diaz gets a lot of heat. Listen, he's room for improvement. You know, he's not perfect, but he is a very good player. Like, he's a better player, I feel, than people give him credit for. Like, you know what I mean? He's done all right. You know, he hasn't been awful.
Yeah, no, I get you. I hear you. Gary's got a question for us. Rod's, Kieran, thoughts on the recent and up and coming training method going into this season. I think it's been good, to be honest.
Well, Arne Slot's involved in the training, isn't he? He's heavily involved. Like, you see him in the middle of the players, telling people what to do. Like, he's very. Whereas beforehand, obviously, Klopp done bits, but it was more so Pep Linders was more in the middle of it all. But Arne Slot seems to be a very hands-on manager. I like it. I like what I'm saying. But I
think Arne Slot is doing what a head coach should be doing. Do you know what I mean? I think the difference with sort of like with Klopp is like Klopp was a manager, so you had his coaches that do their thing, and then what he would do, you know what I mean? If he sees something, yeah, he'll call the players together and say, right, you know, this, and this, and this, and then resume the team. But I think what Pep Linders was doing was more the job that he was supposed to be doing. Do you know what I mean? That's why.
Obviously,
That's
Klopp
why,
was involved to a certain degree, but
yeah,
Arnie Slot's right in the middle of it, isn't he? Arnie Slot's
yeah.
right there. He's telling, yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but I like what I'm saying. Yeah, I do. So far,
Listen, at the end of the day, as I said, all right. If I'm proved wrong by the end of the season, fair play. I'll eat humble pie. Do you know what I mean? You know,
me too.
you know
Because
what I mean?
at the end of the day, Rhodes, if it benefits our club, we're two happy men, aren't we?
Well, there you go. There you go. Can't say any more than that. Do you know what I mean? But like that's what I'm saying about like Pep Linders. That's why I think he'll be a success at Red Bulls, RB Salzburg. I think he'd do well there, and I want him to do well. I want to see him do well because he's a nice guy. Do you know what I mean? He's
And he is a good coach as well. Like he definitely
yeah.
is, no doubt about it.
When he was like when they were asking about like young Klopp, you know, obviously what he thinks of young Klopp. The poor fella broke down in tears. He just said, like, you know, he's done so much for me. Do you know what I mean? You know when a guy can't finish a sentence because they choke up? Do you know what I mean? It was like that. Do you know what I mean? He goes, he's done so much for me. Do you know what I mean? You know, and
It was a good partnership, mate, because I remember. Do you remember? I remember. I think it was on your show, Roads. We done maybe last year or 2 years ago or a year and a half ago or something. And there was some guys on the panel or maybe the comments, and they were talking about Buvac, and they were saying like, you know, Buvac's done this and that, you know, and he did. There's no doubt about it. But again, I even said it then. I don't know if you remember. Like since Pep Linders came to our club, mate, we've actually become a lot better as a football team. That's when we actually won the trophies we won and done the things we've done. Which is no shade on Buvac, by the way, because obviously we'll have to take into consideration we spent more money under Linders and all the rest. But Linders done a good job, definitely.
Yeah, fair play to him, man. Fair play to him, and I really hope he does well at Salzburg. Really hope he does well. If you think fifth, who finishes above us? The rest are crap. That's come from Michael Colo. I think right. It said we finish fifth. It will probably be, let's say, the Man City first, Arsenal second, Man United third, Villa fourth, and us fifth. Yeah.
You think Villa finish above us, yeah?
They've got the potential to. If we don't, you know what I mean? If our team and they certain players, important players in our team gets burnt out, they've got the potential to.
Yeah. Well, I think it's safe. It bugs me to say this because listen, don't get me wrong. If the club surprises between now and the end of the season, I doubt it. Then things can change. And obviously, if we perform on the pitch for a long period of time, things can change. But unfortunately, you would have to say right now, Arsenal and City pretty much shoe in to finish above us as things stand. It hurts to say that, but it's just how it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what it is. Let me read out the sort of like our predicted lineup. So we're starting off with Alisson. Unanimous decision. We start off with Alisson. Trent as well. Trent Alexander is another unanimous decision. Konate, another unanimous decision. Virgil van Dijk, yes, another unanimous decision. Andy Robertson as well, another unanimous decision. McAllister, another unanimous decision, plays as the 8. Graham Birch, another unanimous decision. Curtis Jones was a majority decision. Do you know what I mean? Salah as the right forward, yes, a unanimous decision. Diego Jota, another unanimous decision. And Cody Gakpo was a majority decision because you can either have him or you can have Diaz. But all in all, this looks like a very strong team. I would not, at the end of the day, be too disappointed with that team.
No, that's a good thing. We play that team against Ipswich, along with obviously, you know, play our proper football. I'll be happy enough. I will be happy, you know.
Mm-hmm. Right. So Ravi says the That's why. Don't forget, Chelsea also have more front than Brighton Pier. He ain't come back, has he, mate? You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, he thought, I'm out of here. Cut.
Diaz in a false number 9. Cook would cook under Arnie. That's something to think about. That is something to think about. Reece James has inverted a new position to right back.
No, he said be right back.
Sorry, be right back. Sorry, we've got to be right back. I have to read it again to do it justice. Reece James has invented a new position. Be right. That's fucked up.
It's mad, though. Reece James is definitely a quality player, but injuries hasn't done him any favours.
Ravi says, Kieran, what's that humble pie with custard or ice cream?
I don't know, mate. Ask the rent boy that was in here. He'll tell you.
Oh, yeah, I bought some thing yesterday. I went shopping yesterday with mums and that, yeah. Boy, I managed to buy some apple strudel, I bought apple strudel. And I got some ice cream.
Right, yeah. With custard, it actually bangs. I can't lie.
No, I have mine with ice cream more time, This, but when I was in Germany, the strudel you get in Germany is more better than the ones over here, The
Yeah.
strudel you get in Germany, it's like over here, it's like a pie base. It's like pie. But over there, it's like a crumble. Oh my God. You have that with ice cream, my word. Let's say that.
Sounds good, mate. Sounds
It
good.
is very. Linders will be sacked this season. This comes from Steve. He will be found out for the fraud he is. Nah, I don't agree with that. But I know
Well, they won. Yes, they've just qualified for the Champions League. They won the game. They won the playoff. They're playing well.
I mean, you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to shoot you down for your opinion.
No, he's definitely entitled. But listen,
yeah,
so far so good for Linders. He's doing all right.
Yeah. I think he's a good coach. You know what I mean? I think he's a good coach. Ravi's laughing. I think he's well. So Buresh made the foundation for the success that came, and Linders claimed Buresh work as his. I don't think so, but you know what I mean.
Buvac's done well, but I just feel like
Buresh did do well, yeah, but but I think
Linders took us to the next level. There's no doubt about it,
and he done himself justice.
Yeah,
United. This is from Michael Corleone, NFC. United will be awful again, guys. No chance of third. It's not bad. Well, that completes our show. And listen, it's been a good show.
No, it was brilliant. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's been a good show, and I'm looking forward to doing this again.
Yeah. I'll look forward to the Champions League prediction shows again. Do you know what I mean? Because that's where we want to be, isn't it? We're actually going to get that again. Like, it's been so long, hasn't it?
Yeah. So
it's been 2 years since we've been in the Champions League. Like, it's good to be back.
Do you know when's the Champions League draw? Do you know?
I believe it's like in 2 or 3 weeks or something.
Is it at the end of August?
I think so. Yeah, I think so, because the playoffs. I know those playoffs finished yesterday. I don't know if there's another round or not, but that's whenever they make the decision in the pots and all, isn't it?
Ravi says, question, I know this ain't about Liverpool, but what was Arteta doing bringing in pickpocketers to the players' dinner? I heard about that, What was that all about? I heard
apparently from what I read, he hired pickpocketing, and obviously when the players were at their dinner, stole the wallet and everything, the phones and that, the keys. And basically Arteta's message was he had to train his players to stay alert at all times.
You'll fit him in, wouldn't you?
I mean, listen, I wouldn't fancy anyone touching my pockets personally. Mate, I'll just say this, they better be pretty quick to explain what was going on.
Yeah. I said, what are you doing, mate? They get filled in, blood. TV in the Rock says, great show, lads. Great people in the live chat also. Big up, Steve, man.
Yeah, big up.
Each and every time. So listen, I should be back tomorrow as well with the morning show. Gonna look for a subject to talk about, but I should be back tomorrow for a little morning show. Then I should be on LRFC's channel later on. Do you know what I mean? For for the preview for the game and that. You know what I mean?
Is that tonight? Is that tonight or tomorrow?
No, it's tomorrow night. I'm gonna ask him to send you. Well, I'm gonna ask him if I can send you the link as well. Do you know what I mean? It'll be about 10:15. Jump on as well, Kieran. Jump on as well, man. Do you know what I mean? As soon as I get a link, I will send it to you. We'll
No problem.
You can do it. Also with with the relic dogs, mate.
No, the thing is though, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to really banter Arsenal at the minute, isn't it? Because they are doing all right. Like, to be fair to them, you know what I mean. We'll have to be honest, really. They're doing what they should be doing.
They're doing all right in a way of, like, obviously who they signed, because you got to think about it, they've only signed one player, you know, and that's Calafuri. They're still trying to sort of like battle over getting that
Moreno.
Do you know what I mean? You know, and I think they will try ever so hard, and you know what I mean, because they want to sort of like, you know, pull the wool over our eyes. You know what I mean? You get me?
Yeah, but again who they only sign one player, but they're doing better. They're signing more than we are. Do you know what I mean? In this.
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong.
Like I'll banner anybody, but see, whenever sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and say, "Listen, fair enough." Do you know what I mean? They're doing what they should. They're doing what they should be doing, really. Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. You know, that's it. Still, I have Frozen at the moment, so I'm gonna make a move on Frozen. Listen. I should be back tomorrow with a morning show, guys. If you're gonna watch this on a replay, please like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, like and subscribe to the channel. Also, share the content as well. Share it everywhere on every platform, please. Share this content. Do you know what I mean? Share the content. Hit me up the conversation. Oh, I'm back. Share. And yes, and Ravi's got here. Rodz, Kieran, when are we man's linking up with Tony, Claude, Gunner again? Yeah, I'm gonna link him. I'm gonna go do a show with him. Now the season's back on, I can start inviting obviously different people on the show and that. So I'll be doing shows with him. So yeah, like, subscribe, okay, share the content everywhere, and also hit me up in the comment section as well. Yeah, so listen, I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock for the morning show. Karen, thank you for coming on this evening. You know what I mean?
Thanks for having me. It was a very, very good show, and obviously, you know, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to be negative about, but there is also, you know, there's things to be positive about too. You know, we have a good squad, good manager, good fans. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, that's what we can do. That's all we can do. I mean, to be honest today, we've got like man's like Arnie slot in. There's nothing we can do about that. So listen, we just got to just do it. Respect, like Arnie says, I'll be back. That's the same thing with that. That's what Fing says, doesn't he?
The Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, but Reece James says the same thing as well.
Oh yeah, he'll be back for Chelsea, won't he?
Yeah. So guys, listen, peace, love and respect, guys. Peace, love and respect.
Yeah, big up everybody.